You think if you made more money, you'd be rich. You think, if I just got a raise, everything would change. But I'm going to show you something that will shock you. The poorest people make 50K. The richest people make 50K. The difference isn't income, it's what they do with it. And in this video, I'm going to explain exactly what that difference is. Here's a belief that keeps people poor. If I just made more money, I'd be rich. So they wait, they work, they try to get a raise. And sometimes they do. They get a 20% raise. $40,000 becomes $48,000. They think, now I can save, now I can invest, now I can get ahead. But here's what actually happens. Within 3 months, they're spending the extra $8,000 per month. Their expenses grew, their lifestyle grew, their savings stayed the same. This is called the income illusion. People think more money equals more wealth, but that's not how it works. Here's the proof. Studies show that lottery winners who made $1 million are often broke within 5 years. Meanwhile, people making $30,000 per year are building wealth. Why? Because it's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. Let me give you real numbers. Person A makes $100,000 per year, spends $95,000, saves $5,000. After 10 years, $50,000 in savings. Person B makes $40,000 per year, spends $30,000, saves $10,000. After 10 years, $100,000 in savings. Same person, different income, person B is twice as rich. The difference? Not income, mindset about money. Person A thinks, I make a lot, so I should spend a lot. Person B thinks, I need to save regardless of income. This is the real wealth gap. Not how much you earn, how much you keep. Rich people and poor people think differently about money. Here are the 5 patterns. Pattern 1. Spending is a status signal. Poor person thinks, I make good money, I should look rich. So they buy expensive clothes, expensive car, expensive apartment. Rich person thinks, I am rich, I don't need to show it. So they wear normal clothes, drive a normal car, live in a normal house. The irony, the person who looks rich is poor, the person who looks normal is rich. Pattern 2. Time versus money. Poor person thinks, time is worth more than money, I should enjoy my life now. So they work hard but spend everything, no savings. Rich person thinks, money is worth more than time, I should work now, enjoy later. So they save now, invest now, wait for the payoff later. The poor person enjoys today, the rich person enjoys the next 30 years. Pattern 3. Debt is normal. Poor person thinks, everyone has debt, it's just part of life. So they take on car loans, credit cards, personal loans. Rich person thinks, debt is a tool for assets only, not for lifestyle. So they save for the car, invest in the apartment, avoid credit card debt. The poor person normalizes debt. The rich person weaponizes it strategically. Pattern 4. Education stops. Poor person thinks, school is done, I should just work now. So they stop learning, they stay in the same job, same salary forever. Rich person thinks, I need to learn forever to grow my income. So they take courses, read books, study their field. Income grows. The poor person stops learning, the rich person keeps learning. Pattern 5. Money conversations cause shame. Poor person thinks, I don't want to talk about money, it's embarrassing. So they never discuss salary with friends, never ask for raises, never negotiate. Rich person thinks, money conversations are just information exchange. So they ask for raises, negotiate salaries, discuss investments with mentors. The poor person hides, the rich person learns. These 5 patterns are repeated millions of times, and they create the wealth gap. Not income, patterns. Here's the actual formula for building wealth. It's simple. Income minus expenses equals surplus. That surplus invested at 10% return builds wealth. Everyone focuses on increasing income, make more money. But that's the hardest way to build wealth. Why? Because as income increases, expenses increase automatically. It's called lifestyle inflation. You live at 100% of your income no matter what. $30,000 income, you spend $30,000. $100,000 income, you spend $100,000. $1 million income, you spend $1 million. But here's what actually works. Decrease expenses. Because when you decrease expenses, that surplus gets bigger. And here's the secret. It's easier to cut $500 in expenses than earn an extra $500. Why? Because earning $500 might take 50 extra hours of work, but cutting $500 in expenses takes maybe 5 hours of decision-making. So the actual wealth formula isn't earn more, spend more, stay poor. It's earn X, spend less than X, invest the difference, and repeat for 30 years. That's it. That's the entire secret. Most people can't do this because of the 5 patterns. They think it's about income. But rich people know it's about the gap between income and expenses. The bigger the gap, the faster you get rich. The gap is everything. Here's the psychological shift that separates rich from poor. The poor person sees money as something to spend. I have $100, what can I buy? The rich person sees money as something to multiply. I have $100, how can I turn this into $110? That's it. That's the entire difference. The poor person's brain is in consumption mode, money in, money out. The rich person's brain is in multiplication mode, money in, invested, compounded. For the poor person, a bonus is something to spend. I got a raise, time to upgrade my life. For the rich person, a bonus is something to invest. I got a raise, time to buy an asset. Same event, completely different response. Here's what happens over time. Year 1. Rich person saves $10,000, poor person spends it. Year 5, rich person has $50,000 growing passively, poor person is still trading time for money. Year 10, rich person has $150,000 earning passive income, poor person is working the same job. The difference started with one psychological shift, seeing money as something to multiply, not consume. But the thing is, this shift is a choice. You can choose right now to see money differently. Not tomorrow, not when you get more money, right now with what you have. The poor person waits for more money to change their mindset. The rich person changes their mindset first and then the money follows. That's backwards from what most people think, but that's how it actually works. Here's how to stop being poor starting today. Step 1. Calculate your surplus. Income minus expenses. What's left over? If it's 0, you need to cut expenses, not earn more money. If it's positive, you need to invest it, not spend it. Step 2. Cut $500 in monthly expenses. Find 5 things you spend $100 on that you don't need. Cut them. This is easier than earning an extra $500. Step 3. Invest that $500. Don't let it sit in a checking account. Invest it in index funds. Let it compound at 10% annual return. Step 4. Make this your habit. Every month, earn, cut expenses, invest the gap. Repeat this for 10 years and watch what happens. Step 5. Shift your mindset. When you get a raise, don't increase your lifestyle, increase your investments. When you get a bonus, don't spend it, invest it. When you see something you want to buy, ask, is this consumption or is this an asset? If it's consumption, don't buy it yet. Wait until you can afford to buy it and invest. Step 6. Review every quarter. Look at your savings, watch it grow. Let that motivate you. The psychological shift happens when you see the results. Month 1, $500 saved. Month 3, $1,500 saved. Month 6, $3,000 saved. Month 12, $6,000 saved. At $6,000, your brain shifts and you see that it works, and now you're motivated to keep going. That's when the poor mindset dies and the rich mindset is born. Here's the truth that nobody wants to hear. You're not poor because you don't make enough money. You're poor because you haven't learned to think like a rich person yet. And that's actually good news, because thinking is free. You can change your thinking right now with 0 money. And once you change your thinking, the money follows. So here's what I want you to do this week. Calculate your surplus, income minus expenses, how much is left over. If it's 0, find $500 to cut. If it's positive, commit to investing it. That's it. One choice, one action. If this video helped you, drop a like and comment, what's your biggest expense you can cut? And subscribe, because the next video is about the exact investments rich people make that you don't know about. You're not stuck because you don't make enough money. You're stuck because you haven't learned the rules yet. But now you know. Let's go.